What's up, guys? I set some buy limits a few hours ago on EURUSD, around 11, around 9:10. It was before 10 hours. Yeah, I set some buy limits and I was waiting for price to trigger me in. So price began to retrace. As you can see, price began to retrace, but unfortunately we have missed. I can't really judge if I've missed the trade yet. Depends on how far price will go. Yes, so as you can see, by 4 pips we haven't been triggered. So I'm still not deleting the buy limits. It depends on the price action that will occur during the way price will be moving. Yes, so if price completely literally just skyrockets to the top, yes, I will delete the buy limits because I'll consider it a missed trade. Yes, so you can see we missed the entry by I don't know how many pips. Yes, so apparently I didn't have time to update myself setting the buy limits and stuff, but yeah, it doesn't really matter because I haven't yet even been triggered. Yeah, so we'll see how things will go. As you can see, yesterday this is what happened and price gave us another confirmation. So the reason for this is that we took out this low, which means we made a new 15-minute high, which was right there. This was our 15-minute high and this was our low. Then now price took out this 15-minute high, hence forming a change of character on the 15 minutes in our higher time frame major level. Hence we can look for entry opportunities in the demand zone, which caused the change of character, which is right here. So this demand zone on the 15-minute leg is where we're going to look for our entries, of which we can see price. We can even refine this. Looks kind of big, but no need of the refinement. We can see the Asia range formed inside our demand zone, and we got a 1 minute confirmation, which was a very strong confirmation because we also took out liquidity, which was the Asia low, and the change of character formed. So if we go to the 1 minute, we can see that price took out the Asia low and formed the change of character here. Took out this high, hence we're now looking for buys in this level. Yes, buys in this level. This is our demand zone, which caused the change of character, and now we're looking for buys here. But you can see price has missed our entry, but we'll see. Price can literally come back and then skyrocket. I've seen this happen multiple times, so it depends on the price action that will occur later. Otherwise, I'll continue updating you for the other pairs. CHFJPY, nothing really interesting going on. It is already past my trading hours for the 15-minute trades, hence I'll just be looking at higher time frame levels. You can see we're going up, and this is our first demand zone for the 4H. We actually took out this high yesterday. So when I took the trade here and I was taking out the break even, so we made a new 4H high. And the 4H low. So this was our 4H low, and now we made a new 4H high. Hence I'm waiting for price to retrace into one of these demand zones, give us 15-minute confirmation, then the 1 minute confirmation, and target this high. And I'll be looking for possible 4H reversals in our major zone right there, since our anticipation to continue taking price down to fill up this imbalance has been changed. Remember, we have to react, not predict. Yes, so we react with what price is giving us. We don't just say no, price will do this, and you have to work with what price is giving you in the moment, especially if you're not a full swing trader or a full position trader. You need to at least move with the flow, especially for scalpers and day traders like us. You have to move with the flow. Yes, so we'll see what price has installed with us for CHFJPY. Then for USDCHF, we are still going up. We actually formed a change of character on the 4H right here. We took out the low, so I had to change my bias to selling. but we never received any confirmation or anything, and price is just taking out the high again. So again, our bias is buying on the 4H. So yeah, it's really crazy. Yes. And so see what price has installed for us when we finally reach our higher time frame supply zone. Yes, you can look for 4H reversals there. And yeah, we'll see how things will go. Otherwise, this is the only demand zone I'm looking at on the 4H. If we go to lower time frames, we can see that from this range, this low to this high, this is our only valid demand zone because this is the extreme order block, and there's liquidity into the POI. We can see there's an Asia high, Asia low into this demand zone, hence we can look for buys there. Then yes, we'll see how things will go. Otherwise, Euro USD still not triggered. We'll see how things will go. Okay guys, so you can see we've been triggered into Euro USD. So yeah, we're in the trade. If it goes well, we can potentially earn about 27 RR. So let's see the trade. Okay, so as we can see there, yeah, we're in the trade, and yeah, I'll update you on how the trade will go. What's up, people? So here's the update on the Euro USD trade. So apparently I was looking at my trades and I discovered that the entry I made on Euro USD was actually invalid. Yes, so it was an invalid entry. So I tried to reanalyze and find out where I was supposed to actually enter from, and I discovered that I was supposed to enter from here, right here. Okay, so let me just explain quickly what was going on and how I didn't realize that that was an invalid place to buy from. Okay, so what happens is that I actually didn't pay attention to what the 4H was doing. So if you remember, I was actually targeting these highs from our demand zone. I was targeting these highs right here. Yes, because the 4H high was still right here. But then when we took out these lows, when this low was taken out, when price action skyrocketed from here and reached this level and went down and took out this low, I was supposed to consider this as my 4H sell zone, but I did not pay attention to that. All I paid attention to was still looking for buys on the 4H, hence price action must continue going up. But anyway, I won't even go that much into details, but overall I wasn't supposed to look for buys in here until this actually happened. When since we took out this high, I was supposed to look for 15-minute confirmation first, but all I did was just look for 1 minute confirmation, and that's what was taken out. So the trade I was actually supposed to take was this one. When we entered into our demand zone, the 15-minute change character right here, and took out the high. Hence I was supposed to look for 1 minute confirmation in this zone here, and price gave us the 1 minute confirmation right here, and we got tagged in, and that's the trade I was supposed to take, which would have eventually ended up being a break even. Yeah, so but either way, it doesn't matter. It's part of the game. Or human beings were prone to error, so it's cool. Yeah, so that's the trade. And yeah, we actually took a loss, obviously. And yeah, it's the trade which is down here, as you can see. Yeah, lost 42 USD. And yeah, so we're currently down by like 2.5%. Okay, so the other invalid entry I took, because yeah, I don't know what was going on. I never paid attention. I don't know, I was a bit off. The other invalid entry I took, remember the USDCHF entry I was eyeing was yeah, this one. Remember there was a demand zone down here somewhere here I was looking to buy from, but we never got any confirmation. So I remember I was looking to buy from here and take out the Asia high, but it wasn't valid because the 15-minute was bearish. You can see the 15-minute took out a low, retraced, took out the low, made a new high, took out the low, you know. So unless we took out this high, that's when I would have been considering maybe some buys. But I don't know, I think I was just paying attention to this choppy price action here, and I was like, oh, the 50-minute is bullish, therefore let me look for buys. I don't know what was in my head, but I wasn't supposed to look for any buys here, so I just took note of that. I was like, okay, invalid setup, so that I can remind myself and, you know, avoid such thing and avoid unnecessary losses. So yeah, it's just you just need to be focused and pay attention to what's going on to avoid unnecessary losses. And yeah, so otherwise, yeah. And yeah, so what happened on Friday is that I never actually took any trades on Friday. Yeah, so but I actually had opportunities. So what happened is that on Friday I woke up late and I missed the first entry that I had on Friday was this one on USDCHF, of which I missed it. So this was Friday, as you can see, it was the 15th of July. So my trade, my losing streak was actually supposed to end on this trade. but I missed the trade because I woke up late. So this just proves that when you're trading, you need to be disciplined. You need to be very, very disciplined, because this has happened again. This is not the first time. This is actually the second time it's happening. Me missing a trade on the same pair, USDCHF, because I woke up late, and with the same type of setup which involves the Asia high and the same type which is supposed to be a sell. It happened once again. So let me just go through the setup quickly, how I was looking at it. Yeah, so what was happening is that the 15 minutes changed bearish. So you can see we're forming highs. Just give me a second. So you can see we're forming highs. Yes, we're forming these highs right here, like this, and price broke the low, right, like that. We formed a change of character, you can see, and we did it again like that. So we formed two breaks of structure. So you can see there's that break of structure, then there's that break of structure, and yeah, that's what was basically happening. So I was anticipating tries to retrace back into our supply zone and take out our low, of which that's exactly what happened. Take out this low. So that's just those are the markups, you can see. Yeah, and this is how it looks now. So I marked up my supply zone, my extreme order block. You can see like that. So I actually woke up like a few minutes after I missed the trade. Yes, so a few minutes after I missed the trade. So as we can see, from this 15-minute swing leg, this was our high. You can see our high was there and our low was this same Asia low. So I was anticipating price to retrace back into our premium zones and sell off to take out this low, of which that's exactly what happened. So if we scale down to the 1 minute to see the confirmation we got, we can see that price tapped into our supply zone. You can see price tapped into our supply zone and broke structure. It broke structure here. It also broke structure down. It also broke structure down here. And I was supposed to set my limits at the order block that caused the break of structure. So I woke up somewhere here when the trade was actually somewhere around here. This was around an 850 something, yes. And I discovered that I've already missed the trade. So I just marked it up and observed to see if it would have hit TP, of which that's exactly what it did. And yeah, obviously my emotions were raging, like what? So the day I actually wake up late is the day that I miss a profitable trade again, and I'm like, what the, I cursed in my head a lot, but it's part of the game. So you just need to learn how to control your emotions. And this trade would have potentially given me about 6.8 RR, but it's cool, it's part of the process. So I actually decided to not even trade for the rest of the day, but I was just looking at what price action was doing. Yes, so I never took any trades on Friday, but I had the opportunity. So the first one was actually the same USDCHF which I missed. The second one was this other trade. Apparently my battery is low. Yeah, so the second one was this trade here on USDCHF. So we can see that we're anticipating price to return back to our 4H supply demand zone, and price returned there, took out the Asia low here, and we're waiting for 15-minute confirmation, of which that's exactly what we got. You can see the 15-minute was broke this low, made the high, broke the low, made a high, and when price tapped into our demand zone, we took out this high. You can see we took out this high, and I had to mark up my 15-minute demand zone and wait for 1 minute confirmation. So that's exactly what happened. We got the 1 minute confirmation when price tapped into our demand zone. You can see price tapped in there and took out this high. So I set my limits here. I actually never took the trade, apparently, like I'm speaking in terms of I took the trades, but I didn't. I was just marking it up, and I set the limits, of which I'm happy I never took the trade, because you can see it wasn't even going to be break even or anything. Just literally took some time to take us out, played with emotions, went bagger, whatever, but yeah, eventually hit SL. And that's the same thing with EURUSD. It's the same thing with EURUSD. So almost the exact same thing happened. We can see EURUSD was approached our supply zone, our 4H supply zone, because when we took out this low here, that was our 4H supply zone. This was our 4H low, hence price returned to our supply zone, tapped in, gave us 15-minute confirmation. You can see price took out this low right here and waited for 1 minute confirmation on our 15-minute supply zone. Waited for one, of which you can see we got our 1 minute confirmation. Took out this low, wait for price to retrace, went in the direction for a little bit for about almost 3 hours, but couldn't set break even. I wouldn't have set break even if I was in the trade until this high was taken out. This low was taken out. So I'm also glad I never entered this trade, because it would have been a negative 1 hour trade. And imagine I enter both of these trades after missing a profitable trade. That would have really pissed me off. Anyway, so it's cool. Miss a profitable trade, you also don't take losing trades. So it balanced that up a little bit. Yeah, so it's cool. Anyway, that's what happened on Friday. I think there was also a CHFJPY trade, but I think I missed. I'm not sure what happened with CHFJPY, but I think it was a missed entry. Not sure, cause anyway, but that's what happened on Friday. Anyway, it's cool. So I'll be posting now the weekly analysis for next week, and we'll see what the market has installed for us. So I'm still trading the FTA mode trial version, and I'm also testing some weird strategy. Not the best strategy. It's just some weird Fibonacci strategy that I randomly came up with. I'm also testing it on gold, so I'll be also updating that. And what else? I'll be purchasing my forex fund challenge in August. I want to start at the beginning of a month, not in the middle or anything. So the next my forex fund challenge I'll purchase will be in August, the 1st of August, or during the end of July, I'm not sure. And yeah, that's when I'll begin trading live, or not really live because the challenge is not live, but you know, since money is actually on the line, it's live. Because what I'm trading right now is just demo. Yeah, I'm not really risking any money, but yeah, just trying to document how the trading is going, because you know, channel is all about updating the money making methods we're trying to use and discover whatever. So yeah, we'll see how things will go. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Really appreciate a subscribe, a like, and yeah, peace.